Happy Sunday. Today I'm going to, okay, let me see. Okay. Today I'm going to underwrite a deal in Panama City. Let me first explain my logic. So when I stumble upon this deal, I see that, okay, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, single family home. The square footage is 2342, built is 1965, so it's a little bit old. And I look at the purchase price is $250K. The entry fee is about 25,000. The PITI is 1903. So I look at the PITI, I know this is definitely going to be higher. The actual PITI, if I were a buyer, would definitely be higher. But let me just take a look, just do a quick investigation to see what's the market rent. I went to Randometer, putting the address. I see the median is about 2170. Okay. So it's higher than this. So there's some potentials. And I look at the fair market rent from the HUD website. So it's a 4-bedroom based on 2024 is 2585, which is pretty good. And if I go to Zillow and the subject property is about here, I actually cannot find any good comps, any good comparable properties for this. So based on these two data points from the fair market rent plus from the randometer, the number are both higher than this. So there are some potentials. Because there is potentials, then I get into the underwriting. I put in the address, I put in 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, the square footage. I didn't do the ARV because I don't plan to do it as a fixed split, right? I put in the number about purchase price, and the down payment is actually 10% here. Okay. The remaining is the sub-2 loan, and the wholesaler does provide a mortgage statement. And I know that the PI is 10A7. And based on mortgage statement, I know the property tax and the insurance is $815. This is just a rough estimate. Based on the current assessed value, is the 2023 assessed value is 219,000, and the property tax is 3,800, and the current purchase price is 250,000. The property tax is roughly 4,346. This is still an estimate. So given this number, we get a property tax being 362. What about the insurance? The insurance would be the A15, the current property tax and insurance amount, $815 minus the current property tax. So that being A15.34 minus 3821 divided by 12. So the current insurance is about 497, and I would assume it's in Florida, so I would assume it will increase. So that basically gives me 596 if I assume it's at least 1.2 times the 1.2. That's the expenses that I have, including the landscape. So it's 2,096, and including the property management, 10%, vacancy, and capex. All this included. Okay, then let's look at here. Two, 585. So the randometer is 2170. The randometer is 2170. The FMR is about 2585. And that gives me a number about 2378. Now, if we just look at it as a long-term rental, oh, so it's about $300, 384 negative cash flow. But if we look at the cash flow without the reserve, without reserving this for 428, we just factor in the property management. It's actually we're cash flowing about $44. Mm. So this is actually not a bad deal, and it's something that is worth looking into, I would say. There may be potentials to get the rent based on the FMR, maybe rent out at Section 8. Let me see. Yeah, so if we are able to get this amount, 2585, then the cash flow without reserve will be $230. But cash flow with the reserve, we are still negative 235. So, and from this deal, I also learned something new. I learned that they have something called a COVID forbearance. It's about 27K. So apparently that's the amounts that the seller need to pay upon the loan maturity. So by the when the mortgage is mature, then you have to pay this 27K. So that's all for today. Thank you.